Hello, welcome to another tutorial. So let's take a look at some of the Windows 11 features. If you're planning to upgrade to Windows 11 or you already have Windows 11, this video is for you. Let's get started. First on the list is the awesome Start menu. The newly redesigned Start menu has seen some tremendous improvements. So a lot of clutter that was probably there on Windows 10 has been kind of reduced or removed. And if you look at it, you have the pinned section at the top, and then you also have the search icon at the top. And then below the pinned section, you have the recommended section. So the pinned section is where you can pin your favorite apps. They can be in this recommended section. If you go back to the pinned section, you have the ability to unpin from start, or you can also unpin from the taskbar. You're also able to run the application as an admin and then also open the file location. If you go back to the recommended section, this place can be customized depending on your preferences. For example, I could go back to settings and then personalization. And then if I scroll down to the start, I should be able to turn a few things off. So I could turn the recently added apps off, and I could turn this one off as well. So when you go back to our start menu, you can see that the recommended section has been turned off. The applications that were showing up here have been turned off. If you wanted to turn them back on again, we'll just go to settings again and turn things, whatever you want on like that. And then when you go back now to our start menu, we should be able to see some applications and documents on our recommended section. If you want to know more about customization of the taskbar, you please watch this video till the end, because I have a video that I'm going to put a link to that video, and it will show you how to customize the taskbar. The second feature that I wanted to mention is the ability to personalize. So if you go to start menu and then you click right click on the start menu and then go to settings and then go to personalization, that opens up the personalization panel. And if you look at the personalization panel, it looks really neat. It has received a lot of improvements, as you can see. It has cool looking themes that you can explore. If you wanted to change the background of your desktop, they have this high definition images that you can use to make your desktop look cool. So for example, if I wanted to change my desktop background, I would just click there, and that should be able to change my desktop background. If I didn't want to change it through the themes, I could actually go on the background and I can either pick a color or pick an image. So I could go there and then browse onto pictures and pick whichever picture I like, and then I'll use that as my background. I can also do a slideshow. I could also do a solid color. I could pick a color, whatever color I want, and I'd use that as my background. You can change themes, you can install new ones as well. So there's a ton of customization that can be done on personalization. The third thing on the list is the widgets. So if you put your cursor over the widgets icon, we are presented with the widgets panel. That is what you can see open right now. And then, so currently I have weather application running. I have other stuff running as well. And then I just added traffic just now. And then if you scroll down also to the top stories, you can see that if you like the news, you'll be able to read your news. So instead of going to the browser and searching for news, you can actually get your news just from right here. So this is a nice way to organize the information and be able to access them quickly. You can add applications here as well. So if I wanted to add more widgets, I would just click add widgets, and I can add, see the list of applications that I can add are actually displayed here. I already did add the weather. If I wanted to add entertainment, all I would need to do is just click it, click the plus sign, and then if I wanted to add a to-do list, I'll do the same, just click the plus sign. So this is really nice because you can pick and choose and you can customize it. If you wanted to turn these widgets off, you have the ability to do that. So it is good that we have the ability to be able to turn it off. And this is how you turn the widgets off. So you right click on start menu and then go to settings and then personalization. And then you scroll down to taskbar. And as you can see over here, we have widgets. So if I click off, then that will definitely turn the widgets off. You can turn other things off as well, but right now we're talking on widgets. So let's go check. So as you can see now, I don't have the widgets down here. You can see my weather. And if I wanted to turn it back on, I'll just right click the start menu and then go to settings again, go to personalization, scroll down to taskbar, then widgets icon, turn it on. And if you go back now to our start menu, you see our widgets, it's back. The fourth thing I wanted to mention is the multiple desktops. Right now, if I hover over my desktop icon on the bottom left, you can see that I have multiple desktops. I have desktop 1, I have test, I have tutorials, and I have the ability to add a new one. This is really helpful because if I was working on multiple windows or desktops, I could actually customize them. So I can give them different backgrounds. I can give them different backgrounds. So for example, I could right click on this one and choose a background. Maybe I'll click that one as my background, and that changes the background color for that particular desktop. The fact that you can set different backgrounds for different desktop is very helpful, especially if you're working on multiple applications or multiple windows. And also, not only that, you can actually also rename the desktops. So if I right click, I could also be able to rename. You can say test 2. And if you go back, that desktop has been renamed. I could also move them left. I could also take it right. I like this feature because of the ability to be able to have multiple desktops, create more desktops, and also move them left and right, and the ability to be able to rename desktops. And last but not least, also the ability to be able to customize the background. That is quite helpful. The improved window snapping. This is one of my favorite features in Windows 11 as well. So if I put my cursor on the desktop icon on the top right, I have the ability to pick whichever option I want as my snapping option. So I could pick the first one, I could pick the second one. Depending on how many windows I'm working on, I can pick each one of these. The snap layout, as you can see, offers really great visuals, and the snap assist makes organizing your windows such an easy task, allowing you to work even more efficiently. We all know how difficult it is to rearrange windows manually, especially if you're working on multiple applications. So for example, if I wanted this window that I'm currently working on to go to the left, I would click that one, and that takes to the left. And then I would have to decide whatever I want on the right. And it makes snapping much easier. And this really helps you in organizing your desktop. So you can configure your desktop in so many different ways. But the fact that you have those visuals that you can just take a look at and decide where to put them, it's really, really helpful. And finally, as promised, let's take a look at the shortcut keys in Windows 11. So pressing a Windows logo key plus C That opens up the chat window from Microsoft Teams. This has been updated in Windows 11. So if I wanted to chat with friends, I don't have mine set up yet, but I could just say let's go, and I think that should be able to set it up for me. So as you can see, I have the ability to chat over here. I also have my video over there. So this is basically just like the other Teams, and I can also be able to sync my contacts as well. The next shortcut is the Windows logo key and G. So that opens up the Xbox game bar when a game is open. This is usually used by gamers. The next one is Windows logo key and N. And that opens up the notification center and calendar. And this has been updated in Windows 11 as well. And I like the shortcuts because it makes accessing the calendar very, very easy, and the notifications very, very easy. The next on the list is Windows logo key and W, and that opens up the widgets icon or widgets menu that we were talking about earlier. And as you can see, so if I wanted to see my news, I wanted to see the weather, all I needed to do is to press the Windows logo key and W, and that brings me to the widgets. And so at a glance, I'm able to see the top stories in the news. I can see my weather. And if I wanted to add traffic, I could add traffic as well here. Whatever app that I need on the widgets, I should have the ability to be able to add that to the widgets. The next shortcut is Windows logo key plus K. And that opens up the cast from quick settings. This has also been updated in Windows 11. Windows logo key and H opens up the dictation, which is the voice typing. And so as you can see right now, it's listening and it has started typing. This is one of those that I use quite often as well. And I like it because it comes with punctuation as well. So it's a nice one to have and a nice one to try, especially if you're busy and you don't want to do a lot of typing. Please don't forget to subscribe and also click on the top right to watch the next video.